Graham Mack.
Oh, hello. Tom Ross, please.
Tom Ross isn't in here at the moment.
It's Aston Villa calling.
Aston Villa. Oh, you used to have a football team, didn't you?
Don't be funny.
Oh, here it is. This song always makes me turn into a black American disc jockey. All out, no job, I'm a happening thing. Say I'm hot and sassy, feeling classy. Well, I'm Mack, I'm back, I'm on your dial. Turn me on in the morning and I make you smile. Tune it in, lock it in, cause I think you'll agree. I'm Graham Mack on BRMB.
Is this half of them?
Yes, it is. What can I do for you?
I've just heard that funny noise.
That's their breakfast show. It always sounds like that.
My mum was driving along in the car the other day in her convertible, and she had the roof down.
Right.
And she had you on really loud, and she got pulled over by the cops.
Oh, what for?
For having her music on too loud.
What's her name?
It's Pam.
Okay, all right. Well, tell her I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to be that loud.
Okay.
But really, she should turn me down. Honestly, it's no big deal for me. I've been turned down by plenty of women in cars.
The Mack Attack.
I know you're on medication.
I'm on BRMB.
That's your medication, isn't
Everyone's on something. I'm on the radio.
it? Yeah. And what am I on?
You're on my nerves.
I'm on your nerves.
Graham Mack. The birthday bongs with Guinness. Good things come to those who wait.
Oh, you better believe it. I'm just opening the envelope now, and it's May the 14th. If that's your birthday, call me now. 359-4011. I love this music. You do the dialing while I river dance. 96.4 FM. I'm just arranging all the CDs that we've got stored in the studio here. Designing my own system. My little bit of job security. You see, if I get these all organised and I'm the only one that can find anything, they can't sack me. Researchers think they've found a gene that gives insects a sense of smell. And they reckon by manipulating the DNA, they can produce bugs that can't smell. So they can't find food. And they'll die. What I want to know is, if they've caught these bugs, and they've got them in the lab, why don't they just squash them? Oh well, Mary had a little lamb. Its fleece was slightly grey. It didn't have a father, just some borrowed DNA. What do you want, Trace?
I want a photo.
They haven't done any... They took a load, right?
Yeah.
And instead of putting them on those little cards which you can hand out and pretend you're a big star, like they've done with everyone else...
Yeah.
They've stuck me on the side of a bus.
You're joking, mate. I've been on one of your buses, but
Well, I can sign you a bus.
What are you like?
Are my parents like yours? Do they think you got to the age of like 15 and then stopped growing? And so they still treat you just like a 15-year-old no matter how old you are? I remember I'd been married for a couple of years and they came to visit and they took me and Julie out in their car for the day. So me and Julie are in the back of the car and my mother starts to get in the back with us. I said, what are you doing? Get out, get in the front with me, Dad. She said, oh, thought you'd like to go in the front. You used to like going in the front. That's fierce, which is Geordie for face. Actually, I lived in Newcastle for a while. Some of them do say face. They're the ones that are trying to be posh. You know, we are your bugger, won't you wipe your face? And it sounds all wrong. It always sounds wrong when people are trying to be posh. Because, hang on a second. Morning.
Good morning.
Who's this?
Jackie.
Where are you calling from, Jackie?
I'm calling from Yardley.
And what can I do for you?
I was listening to you just about being posh.
Yeah.
My stepfather went to a wedding once.
Uh-huh.
The waitresses had taken the soup away to fill it up.
Yeah.
He was next in line to get some soup, so he put the ladling into the boiling water.
The boiling water?
You know, the water that sits underneath the soup to heat it up.
Yes.
He put it in his bowl, went back to the table, and said to everybody, God, this soup's thin, isn't it? But it's tasty.
Graham Mack.
You know, I remember weather like this at night time when I lived in Australia. Particularly for the 2 weeks I spent at a radio station called Rocking the Goldfields 6KG. It was in a place called Kalgoorlie in Western Australia, in the middle of the Western Desert, 1,000 miles from everywhere. It was a mining town. Funny radio station, that one. They used to have a lunchtime trivia phone-in contest. The most popular answer to every question on the air? wouldn't have a clue, mate. So they'd ask these questions. Wouldn't have a clue, mate. Remember listening to it one morning. The question was, which country is known as the Emerald Isle? I wouldn't have a clue, mate. Line 2. I wouldn't have a clue, mate. Line 3. Is it Greenland?
Graham Mack.
Virgin Records.
Hey, hello, how are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
What is your name?
I'm a receptionist.
My name is Vacuum.
Can I help you?
I front ride. This Virgin Music?
Yes, Virgin Records.
I have band. We want to be big stars. Right now, something temporary. We do a bit of begging and windscreen cleaning in Birmingham, but we know we be big stars if we get a right label.
Okay, I'll put you through to A&R. One moment.
Thank you.
Guy speaking.
Hello, I have a band. We're going to be huge, but only if we get on your label.
Right.
My name is Vacuum.
Vacuum.
Yeah, Vacuum Bastard.
Right.
And right now I am in Birmingham. Temporary problem. I doing some begging and cleaning windscreens, but we have great band. You want to hear us?
Have you got any tunes? Any recordings?
We do version of Bohemian Rhapsody. Would you like to hear him? Okay, boys, hit it. Oh, I see a little silhouette of a man, got a man of a man, got a boots, can you do the fine line? Oh, the lightning, very, very frightening. Galileo, 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 Figaro, Figaro. I'm just a poor boy, I cleaning windscreens, nobody loves me. Will you let me go? Fish me back now. Will not let you go. Fish me now. Will not let you go. Never let you go. Okay, knock it out. That's enough. So what do you reckon? We be big stars. Maybe you can come up with a name for us.
You've brightened up my day, mate.
You think we got it? Future? No more cleaning windscreens, boys. We're going to be virgin.
Graham Mack.
Well, hello, I've got a fax coming through. Remember, you can fax me at any time you like. 359-1117. I do love being faxed. Just get this up here. This one comes from Terry from Castle Bromwich. Good morning, Terry. Hope you're enjoying the show. Dear Graham, how does being on BRMB differ from your first radio job in Australia? Well, there's a big difference, actually, between BRMB and 2PK parks in the outback of the central west of New South Wales. I used to come on the air after the Sunshine Show. It was at 2 o'clock, and the Sunshine Show was presented by Betty Musicchuk. And the news used to come down at 2 o'clock, precisely on the hour from Sydney. And Betty never did get the hang of getting a show to finish precisely on time. Usually she'd say something like, well, the news is next, and Graham will play the balance of that song after the news. Cloudy with showers, a top of 23. Right now 13 at BRMB. Me with the floor show. Let's call up the public call box on the Eiffel Tower. Dorothy usually answers the phone. She works up there. See if she's going to answer it today.
Hello?
Hello, is that Dorothy?
Yes.
It's Graham Mack calling from England. How are you?
Yes, fine, and you?
And how are things on the Eiffel Tower today?
Well, sunny, full of people.
Something I want to ask you.
Yes.
Do you have those telescope things where you put a coin in and you...
Yes, we have some, yes. Yes, we have some on the first, second, and third floor, yes.
Yeah, see, now what I want to know is, if you think about it, why do people go all the way up the Eiffel Tower? How many meters are you think?
320.
People go 320 meters.
Yes.
Then they pay money to look down a telescope so they can see something on the ground up close.
Yes.
I don't understand. Why don't, if they want to see something on the ground up close, why don't they stay on the ground?
Yes, I see what you mean, yes.
You know, maybe you should have a word with the people organising that. It seems a bit silly to me.
Maybe I should, yes.
Okay, I'll leave it with you anyway, Dorothy. It's lovely to talk to you again.
I will ask them next time.
Okay, then.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello, who's this?
It's Steve, Graham. I'm a roller shutter fitter.
A roller shutter fitter?
That's correct.
You're the quicker roller shutter fitter.
Well, no, I'm actually a roller shutter fitter's mate, but I only fit the shutters when the roller shutter fitter's late.
Graham Mack.
Good morning, glass.
Hello there.
Hello.
How are you going there, right?
All right.
All right, I'm after some glass installed, please. Have I come to the right number? Have I got the right thing there?
Yeah, yes to everything so far.
All righty then. Right. I'm after a mirror being installed. Only I don't want a mirror, more of a window. From one side, it'll look like a mirror, but from the other side, you'll be able to see right through it. That's
Right.
what I want.
What's the situation?
Well, it's, I run a lingerie shop in Birmingham city centre.
Right.
I want to put it in one of the changing rooms.
Yes, you can do it, but it just all depends on what the lighting situation is.
Oh, I can have whatever lighting in the lighting, actually, in the changing room itself will be very bright, because I want to put a video camera behind it in a darkened room,
Oh, sounds
so I can get some videos of the girls trying on the lingerie.
This sounds interesting.
Yeah. I'll come clean. I've got a mate who can give me cash for videos.
Yeah.
They go over to Scandinavia. I don't, no questions asked. 'Cause, times are tough in the lingerie business. People aren't spending.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking this could be a tidy little earner on the side, But I've got to have the facility to hide the camera.
Right.
And I think the best way to do that would be, and especially if I had a mirror, because then they'll be looking right at it,
Yeah. How big are you looking at?
About 8 foot square.
Oof, Christ.
I could go a bit smaller, I suppose, 6 foot square, 8 foot, 6 foot,
It's expensive, that's all I'm thinking.
Well, I tell you what, we could do a deal. I could give you some of the tapes. Would you be interested in that kind of deal?
I might be, yeah.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, it is bloody expensive. What's your telephone number?
All right, it's 25
00
00 964.
964.
This will not be a problem at all, will it?
No.
I mean, you don't have an ethical dilemma with doing this kind of installation, knowing what I'm up to.
No.
Not at all.
I don't have an ethical dilemma at all. Business is business.
Oh, okay. I like the way you talk. Business is business, because, I suppose I better give you the name of the where I'm doing it in case, you don't want your wife or something being,
Go on.
copied again and again all over Scandinavia and around the world, do you? You know what I'm saying? You know all that going on, that kind of thing.
Right, go on then, where is it?
It's Graham Mack from BRMB Radio. How are you?
Hello? Hello?
My name's Brian Webster from Knoll.
Great to talk to you, Brian. What can I do for you?
Are you still taking inquiries for the antiques on the Edzulan?
Yes, I am. What have you got?
I've got a bell here that I had on my bike when I was a child. It's a bit unusual. It's got a double-sided bell with a lever on it. It's got Joseph Lucas on it.
Mm-hmm. And you're wondering what it's worth?
Yep.
Let me just check here.
It's got Joseph Lucas, and it's got a number on it, actually, number 34, I think it is, yeah. And the actual thing that you push down.
Are you sure it's 34? Because if it's 34...
Yeah?
I think you'll find that's worth about £500,000.
What?
Yeah. That was the only one of those ever made.
Well, I've got it in my hand, looking at it, number 34. You're pulling the leg.
No, that's what it's worth. For a Joseph Luca.
Joseph Lucas?
Oh, Joseph Lucas!
Yeah.
No, that's worth bugger all.
Yeah.
On the line from Bournemouth, it's Deputy Prime Minister John Prescott. John, I'd just like to ask you, your wife always wears great big knickers when she's walking around seaside towns. Why is that?
Because of the security reasons, for one thing, and second, my wife doesn't like to have her hair blown about.
Oh, hello?
Hello. Welcome to the Breast Self-Examination Hotline. For information, press 1. For more information, press the other one.